あ、あー、寒いな。
あら、寒いの？もう大丈夫だぞ。
今温めてあげますからね。
おっと、これは子供でもあやすいよ。
いつもお疲れ様。
風邪の時くらいゆっくり休んでね。
ノルドの
Hey everyone, it's Dalt again, and I'm hosting today's video. We are going to see some harem isekai anime with overpowered main character. So, let's dive into the video without wasting any time. Coming at number 10, we have Princess Connect Redive. This anime has only been subbed, premiered on April 2020 with 13 episodes. Its genres are action, adventure, comedy, and fantasy. In the continent of Astrea, a man falls from the sky, possessing no memories other than his name, Yuki. An elf, named Kokoro, finds him, introducing herself as his guide in the world they are about to traverse. With Kokoro's guidance, Yuki is able to learn how this world works, from battling monsters to handling currency. To earn money for their journey, Yuki and Kokoro decide to go to a nearby guild association to accept a simple quest. In their expedition, they meet Pecorin, a somewhat gluttonous but charming girl skilled in battle. The next day, they also meet Carol, a cat girl specializing in magic. After some time, a bond of friendship and camaraderie forms between them, and the four decide to create a guild of their own. Number 9. Aesthetica of a Rogue Hero. This anime has been dubbed, premiered on July 2012 with 12 episodes. Its genres are action, superpower, ecchi, and fantasy. Since the discovery of Seimin Syndrome 30 years ago, thousands of young people have traveled to fantasy worlds, the few returnees managing to keep their special abilities they acquired in those parallel universes. Akatsuki Usawa, known as the Rogue Hero, discards his peaceful life in the fantasy world Alezard to face new challenges upon returning to Earth. He comes back with Miu, the daughter of the demon king he defeated, and is now forced to hide her true identity by having her pose as his little sister. The two soon join Babel, a special school designed for those who have acquired special abilities and magical powers through their journey to a fantasy world. Number 8. Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. This anime has only been subbed, premiered on January 2021 with 11 episodes. Its genres are drama, fantasy, magic, and seinen. Despite being bullied, scorned, and oppressed all of his life, a 34-year-old shut-in still found the resolve to attempt something heroic, only for it to end in a tragic accident. But, in a twist of fate, he awakens in another world as Rudeus Greyrat, starting life again as a baby born to two loving parents. Preserving his memories and knowledge from his previous life, Rudeus quickly adapts to his new environment. With the mind of a grown adult, he starts to display magical talent that exceeds all expectations, honing his skill with the help of a mage named Roxy Migurdia. Rudeus learns swordplay from his father Paul, and meets Sylphiette, a girl his age who quickly becomes his closest friend. As Rudeus' second chance at a life begins, he tries to make the most of his new opportunity while conquering his traumatic past, and perhaps one day he may find the one thing he could not find in his old world: love. Number 7. Wise Man's Grandchild. This anime has been dubbed, premiered on April 2019 with 12 episodes. Its genres are action, comedy, magic, romance, and fantasy. In the kingdom of Earlshide, Marlon Walford was once regarded as a national hero, hailed for both his power and achievements. Preferring a quiet life, however, he secludes himself deep in the rural woods, dedicating his time to raising an orphan that he saved. This orphan is Shin, a normal salaryman in modern-day Japan who was reincarnated into Marlon's world while still retaining his past memories. As the years pass, Shin displays unparalleled talent in both magic casting and martial arts, much to Merlin's constant amazement. On his 15th birthday, it becomes apparent that Shin only developed his combat skills and nothing else, leaving him with a blatant social awkwardness, a lack of common sense, and a middling sense of responsibility. As a result, Shin enrolls in the kingdom's magic academy to hone his skills and mature among other teenagers. Number 6. In Another World with My Smartphone. This anime has only been dubbed, premiered on July 2017 with 12 episodes. Its genres are adventure, harem, comedy, magic, romance, and fantasy. In a thoughtless blunder, God accidentally strikes down Toya Mochizuki, with a stray bolt of lightning. As an apology, God offers him one wish, and the chance to live again in a magical fantasy world. Toya happily accepts the offer, and, for his one wish, asks only to keep his smartphone with him as he begins his journey into this mysterious world. Starting over in this new world, Toya finds it filled with magic, which he has an affinity for, and cute girls vying for his attention. These girls, the twins Linz and Els Silhaueska, Yumina Urnia Belfast, Lean, and Ye Kokonoe, provide Toya with no end of romantic frustrations, but also companionship as he discovers the secrets of this new world. Number 5. So I'm a Spider, So What? This anime has only been subbed, premiered on January 2021 with 24 episodes. Its genres are adventure, comedy, and fantasy. The day is as normal as it can be in high school, as the students peacefully go about their everyday activities, until an unprecedented catastrophe strikes the school, killing every person in its wake. Guided by what seems to be a miracle, a handful of students are fortunate enough to be reincarnated into another world as nobles, princes, and other kinds of people with prestigious backgrounds. One girl, however, is not so lucky. Being reborn as a spider of the weakest kind, she immediately experiences the hardships of her dire situation. Even so, she must press on to survive the numerous threats that endanger her life. Discovering that her new world has a system like that of an RPG, she tries her best to hunt prey and defeat monsters to level up and evolve. As she gradually grows stronger, she hopes one day her efforts will be rewarded, and that she will be granted a better life. Number 4. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. This anime has been dubbed, premiered on October 2018 with 12 episodes. Its genres are comedy, ecchi, fantasy, harem, and magic. When it comes to fantasy MMORPG cross or vary, none can match the power of the Demon King Diablo. Possessing the game's rarest artifacts and an unrivaled player level, he overpowers all foolish enough to confront him. But, despite his fearsome reputation, Diablo's true identity is Takuma Sakamoto, a shut-in gamer devoid of any social skills. Defeating hopeless challengers day by day, Takuma cares about nothing else but his virtual life. That is, until a summoning spell suddenly transports him into another world, where he has Diablo's appearance. In this new world, resembling his favorite game, Takuma is greeted by the two girls who summoned him here, Rem Galyu, a petite Pantherian adventurer, and Shara L. Greenwood, a busty elf summoner. They perform an enslavement ritual in an attempt to subjugate him, but the spell backfires and causes them to become his slaves instead. With the situation now becoming more awkward than ever, Takuma decides to accompany the girls in finding a way to unbind their contract, while learning to adapt to his new existence as the menacing Demon King. Number 3. Plunderer. This anime has been dubbed, premiered on January 2020 with 12 episodes. Its genres are action, ecchi, fantasy, and shonen. Hina, a traveler whose count is based on the distance she's traveled, witnessed her mother get dragged down into the abyss. Determined to fulfill her mother's last wishes, she sets off on a journey in search of the legendary Aces, heroes of the war that happened 300 years ago, bearing a white star next to their count. While wandering around, Hina encounters Leech Bak, a mysterious masked man with negative count, and Nana, the owner of a tavern. In the midst of having a good time, Hina is tricked into a battle with a military soldier. However, despite his negative count, Leek rescues Hina and reveals that he has another count, one with a white star, one of a legendary ace. Number 2. Hortensia's Saga. This anime has only been subbed, premiered on January 2021 with 12 episodes. Its genres are action, adventure, magic, and fantasy. Set in the kingdom of Hortensia, a world power thanks to its main territories, Camellia and Oliver, serving as sword and shield against invading countries, a revolt begins in Camellia. With Hortensia headed towards chaos, and the arrival of monsters making things more complicated, can the knights of this war-torn world survive and protect Hortensia? And finally, number 1. The Hidden Dungeon Only I Can Enter. This anime has only been subbed. Premiered on January 2021 with 12 episodes. Its genres are action, adventure, harem, ecchi, and fantasy. Despite his noble title, Noir Starga is at the bottom of the social hierarchy. Because of this, his fellow nobles oppress him and treat him like garbage. However, he possesses a rare yet powerful ability to communicate with a great sage, an oracle who grants Noir the answer to absolutely anything. After failing to secure a job as a librarian, Noir decides to join the Hero Academy. He knows he must become stronger to enter the institution. The great sage advises him to explore a hidden dungeon deep within the mountains. There, Noir meets Olivia Servant, a beautiful yet enchained maiden trapped within the labyrinth. Olivia bestows upon Noir a set of ridiculously powerful skills that grants him virtually total control over reality. Naturally, there is a catch. Every time Noir attempts to use his powers, his life points decrease, putting his life at risk. To replenish his energy, he must give in to worldly pleasures, such as kissing his childhood friend. With all that, I hope you enjoyed the video. That is all for today. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Bye bye now.